Hi everyone, today we're going to make some oven braised boneless beef short ribs. I'm Anita from KetogenicWoman.com, where I share keto and carnivore recipes and other cooking ideas that have helped me to lose 140 pounds. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you check out some of my other videos. And for those returning viewers, welcome back. I hope you like today's video. Okay, so today we're going to try something new that I have never made before. I've certainly made ribs before, but they're always bone in. And I was at Costco the other day. These are called simmering short ribs boneless. And I can show you what they look like close up. I did suffer a little bit of sticker shock when I saw them. It seems like quite a bit of money, but they are boneless, so I feel like I'm getting a lot of meat. And I also liked that they look like they're well marbled with fat. I think they're going to be a perfect meat for braising in the oven today. It's very simple what we're going to do. It's going to be a salt and pepper rub, which I'm going to make in a moment. And I'll sear it at the stove, and then we will braise it in the oven. I'll go through this all step by step, and then we'll give it a taste. But before we do that, I want to tell you that today's video is sponsored by Element. Element is my favorite electrolyte drink. It's so tasty, and it comes in 8 different flavors. It also has a science-backed formula of 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. I take 1 or 2 packs a day to balance my electrolytes. And I have been meaning to tell you about a tip from my son, who I've been giving him some as well. He says he likes it in a tea. So it's basically a cup of boiling hot water. He likes raspberry element in there, and he says it tastes like raspberry herbal tea to him. And so that's what he does. Right now, Element is offering to my viewers this 8 flavor sample pack. You get all 8 of their delicious flavors, and you get that with any order from their website. I'm going to link the website below, and you'll also see it on the screen. It's drinkelement.com/ketogenicwoman. That's drinkelement.com/ketogenicwoman. Thank you, Element, for sponsoring this video today. Okay, before we move over to the stove, I need to mix up some of my salt and pepper mix, because I'm out. So, and a lot of people ask me about that because I pretty much use it on everything. It's basically 3 parts of kosher salt, and I do use the Redmond's kosher salt, to 1 part of white pepper. I do have a very strong reaction to black pepper, so I have switched to white. I like the way it tastes, and it does not affect me in the least. Okay, so I like to make up a jar full so that I can just scoop it out. I'm putting in 2 tablespoons of white pepper, and then I'm going to put in 6 tablespoons of the kosher salt. And you know, if it doesn't have to be exact, it could be a little more, a little less. This is very approximate.
I think this is 5, 6.
I really like this kosher salt. I'm gonna have to order more. I do have a link for Redmond's down below. You can save 15% with that link. Going to give this a quick mix, and then we're going to move over to the stove, and I'll go through the process of searing and braising with you. Okay, I'm gonna start by preheating the oven. I'm putting it on bake at 300 degrees. And while that's warming up, that's 300 degrees Fahrenheit, by the way. I know that there are some people from other countries out there who have been asking me to specify, so there you go. So I'm taking some of my salt and pepper mixture here, white pepper mixture, and just going to put a nice coat of that on. I like to rub it in a little bit. I am going to use tallow. Carnivore Crisps calls it their beef butter. This is a good one. It's grass-fed, and I do use this one a lot. So I'll probably put in about a tablespoon of this tallow to sear my meat. Now, you don't have to sear your meat. I just like the extra flavor it gives. It's just something I like to do. It is still going to work if you don't sear your meat. The other thing is, I guess I should heat this up while I'm talking. It heats up quick because now I have a gas stove again. The other thing about this cooking method, I'm using my braiser today, the oven braiser, because it seals airtight once you put the lid on, and I can do my searing and braising in the same pan. But I know not everybody has one of these. Ask for it for Christmas. Trust me, this is a very highly underrated piece of kitchen equipment. If you don't have one of these, what you can do is you can cook these in the slow cooker, 6 to 8 hours. You're going to get a nice tender result as well. And you can also put them in a pan in the oven. You can still oven braise them without the braiser. Just wrap them really tight in some foil. And if you're one of those people that doesn't like the foil to touch your food, wrap the meat first in parchment paper and then wrap that whole thing in foil. You're just looking for airtight. And that way it's going to braise in its own liquid and juices. So this is about a tablespoon that I've put in here. Okay, so these are very much like those big chunky ribs that you see with the bone in. I think it's going to work exactly the same. I do have a video where I've made it with the big chunky bone-in ones. And so I will link that video below so you can see. It's pretty much the same method. I'm trusting that that's going to work just as well with these. I don't see why not. Let's get this going. Okay, get that out of the way. I'm going to sear this on all sides while we're waiting for the oven to heat up anyways. So a couple minutes and then flip. Kind of excited to try these. Some of this is for my meal prep for tomorrow. I'm going to be traveling tomorrow for a full day of traveling, and so I'm going to, when this is done, I'm probably going to take about half of this and cut it into small bite-sized pieces and just put it in a glass. I have a glass container and my insulated lunch bag, and I'll just have that on. I'll just sort of munch on this throughout the day as I get hungry. Because there's not going to be really time for any regular meals tomorrow. And that's the reason that I got the boneless ribs, is because I did not want to deal with bones while I'm traveling. It'll be just easier just to eat the chunks. I've got it kind of on medium high, just between medium and high for the searing part. The oven is ready, so I'm going to flip these one more time. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the element. And I'm just going to put, I have almost half a cup here, but I'm just going to put a couple of tablespoons of water in. If you have stock, put that in. I didn't have any, like bone broth or, leftover beef juice or stock of some kind. You may not even have to do this. Like I said, I'm just going to put in a couple of tablespoons just to make sure there's enough braising liquid. Cover it up tightly, And if it's in a pan, you don't really, because you're wrapping it in foil, if you're doing the foil pan method, you don't have to do any extra water or liquid. So this is now going to go in the oven 3 hours approximately. I will check it in 3 hours, and if it's ready, we will see you back and have a taste test, and I'll cut it up for my travel day tomorrow. See you in the next segment. So the timer just went off. Those ribs are ready. But first, the mail came, and this is a total surprise. I was not expecting this at all. This is a package from Redmond's Real Salt. I recently became an affiliate, and after I asked them a couple years ago, and they only just approved me to be an affiliate. And so I do have a discount link, but I did not know they were going to send me something. So I'm excited. I'm going to see what it is. It's so odd that it came just now.
I'm sure it's going to be salt.
Oh, wow. Okay, what have we got here? Red Rock Barbecue. Wasatch Steak. Wasatch? These are all products that are new to me. Relight Lemon Lime. That's an electrolyte drink. Oh, I got another one too. What's Strawberry Relight. I'll have to look into these. I have no idea what's in them or anything. Chili Lime. Oh, yeah, I can get into that. Taco seasoning. Okay, well, I'm going to be reading all the ingredients later. Facial mud. Ooh, maybe that'll help my skin. Let's see. And, oh, this is cool. So, I've tried all of these. These are all good. Organic seasoning salt, organic onion salt, garlic salt, and the other one would be probably real salt. It's turned around so I can't read it. So thank you, Redmonds, for this amazing gift. Yeah, that's awesome. So I am going to put this aside. Okay, here we are. It is ready. It's been in there 3 hours. I am going to take a piece out and try a little bit of it. Oh, it's really super tender. Smells amazing in here. Okay. This is just really tender. That's so delicious. So I just wanted to show you how easily this just shreds apart. It's super tender, super juicy. Yeah, I look forward to eating this later. I am going to have some for dinner and the rest taking with me on my day trip tomorrow. And that will keep me fueled all day. I'm glad that I tried them and I don't have to fuss with bones. So thank you once again for watching my recipe videos and all my other videos. Appreciate it so much, you guys, and I'm going to see you guys next time when I get back.
Episode 297, Oven Braised Beef Boneless Short Ribs. Scene 1A, Mark. Oven Braised Boneless Beef. Yeah, I said it right. Go that way a little bit. It's kind of weird. Episode 297, Oven Braised Beef Boneless Short Ribs. Yeah, that's good. How way over there. I'm gonna eat it from... No. Put a smile on your face. Are you finished? I'm waiting for the magic word. Today we are making some braised beef boneless short ribs. Did I say that right? No. Okay, I'm trying to get the name of this right. So, boneless beef. I may not have written it in the correct order on there. Okay. Oven braised, okay. Hi everyone, today we are making some oven braised beef boneless short ribs. Probably should have said boneless beef instead of beef boneless. Want it again? Well, the slate says what I said, so I don't know. I'm just gonna switch those words. No, let's do it again. Well, it's not helpful because it's in the wrong, I wrote the words in the wrong order. It should say boneless beef. No, it does say boneless beef. I'm the one that screwed up. Okay, take two, action. Hi everyone, today we're going to make some oven braised boneless beef short ribs. That's better. Can I talk and stuff too?